Vengeance Day predictions. So these are my NXT Vengeance Day predictions. And straight away, starting with Tony D'Angelo versus Dion Lennox. Uh, it's clear the feud has been about Tony D'Angelo being a vigilante, costing Darkseid everything. Like they lost the tag titles to the Vanity Project because of him. Dion Lennox stepping up to him, like because he's the singles guy right now. And I think Tony has to win, and Tony is gonna win because it's a vigilante character, and you're not gonna have a vigilante character lose. I want to say, is the match is going to be long, or is Tony going to squash him? I don't think they're gonna have him squash Dion because they clearly see something else in him. Like they actively had him drop the tag titles and give it to Saquon Sugars because they see something in him as a single wrestler. So I think Tony is gonna win. I think he's gonna uh, run on his rampage more. He'll probably face more Dark State members in the future, or maybe he wins and after the match Dark State attacks him, and then maybe Tony has to try to take help from other people so that he can take down Dark State, and for that he has to reach out to people. Maybe he has to reach out to his old D'Angelo family members, and that can be the story going on to the NXT episodes. Now going on to the next match, which is going to be Lola Weiss versus Kalani Jordan in an NXT Underground match. We have had an NXT Underground match before, which was uh, uh, Lola Weiss versus Jada Parker, which Lola Weiss won, which ended their feud with Lola winning. Like Kalani and Lola Weiss's feud has been one of those feuds which is kind of like a back burner feud. Most of the times they are either shown in video packages or they're shown in backstage segments which are like what 2 minutes quick. And the way that they have booked Lola is kind of weird, that they see something in her, they see her as an attraction. They put her sometimes in important positions, but they do not feel that she's as important as maybe as a Sol Ruka, so that she can actually win the championship. She's not as important to them that someone like an Easy Dame, that maybe we can put a mid card title on her or something, maybe give her a major program for more than like a month. So it's a weird thing, but I think Lola is gonna win because Kalani has like proper like tortured Lola Weiss in this feud. Like she broke her arm off. Kalani has done good character work as a heel in the ring, even though her acting skills are still very robotic. I don't know how they're gonna deal with that on the main roster, because if someone like a Julia can't get over, who's so expressive and everything, Kalani, in a way, she kind of needs to be a heel from the start, because at least she has the whole look as a heel in her, so maybe she can get away with it. But yeah, I think Lola has to win. Like the in the end, the good guy has to win. Lola will get the win. She'll gain some momentum. I don't know what they do with her next. Maybe they put her up against Easy Day, because I don't think Tatum is gonna win. Going to the next match, Easy versus Tatum for the NXT North American Women's Championship. I don't think Tatum is winning. I think this is their last match, and they probably, whether you want to admit it or not, they see something in Easy Day more than a Tatum Paxley. They see like a good hand in Tatum Paxley, but they don't see her as a star that will be like main eventing WrestleManias for them or being like a top women's star. They have always seen that in Easy Day. From the start, they have seen that. And I think it's kind of time also, like they gave her the NXT Women's Championship Tatum so that it can be like, thank you for your contributions to NXT. I think Izzy is finally going to defeat Tatum, and Tatum is probably going to go to the main roster. I can see her going to the main roster, or maybe she's like distraught backstage, and maybe Kalani walks in and berates her or something, and you have like a mini feud with her again. So yeah, I think Izzy is gonna win indefinitely. She's gonna win. Going to the next match, Jada Parker versus Blake Monroe in a street fight. This is a feud that both of the women desperately needed, and I think this feud has actually shown people that yeah, the NXT management does care about Jada Parker. They do see something in her. They're giving her important positions. Both have been very good on the mic. Both, like the feud has heat in it. Like especially after the way that they booked Blake and Monroe in a way that she won the NXT North American Women's Championship, didn't defend it for a while, did an open challenge, forgot that the 3 count happened, and then she lost it again. She lost again. She lost in the speed tournament. But I think this feud has like made her important again, and I think she needs the win more than Jada Parker. Like Jada does not need this win more. She has more time for development. I think Blake Monroe needs something that rejuvenates her quick, so that you move her on to more serious opponents, while Jada can clearly gains many things out of it, that she's a serious threat in NXT. She's someone that you cannot ignore anymore, and then she can develop her in-ring skills and mic skills with more women that are there on the roster. So yeah, I think Blake Monroe is going to win that. Then you have the main event, which is going to be Joe Hendry versus Ricky Sainz for the NXT Championship. Earlier, when Joe Hendry just won the NXT Championship, I thought that Ricky is gonna win it, because it's like, yeah, they'll have the moment with Joe Hendry, but Ricky will be their long-term champion. Now that Joe Hendry has been getting good reactions from the crowd, his segments are watched a lot on YouTube, as well as I think his segments get good ratings. I don't know. I think Ricky is gonna lose. Maybe Ricky is gonna lose in a way that that can extend this feud further, and the way that Ricky has been interacting with Ethan Page, like trying to give him advice a lot, maybe we can see like a triple threat feud going into Stand and Deliver, like Ethan Page, Ricky Saints, and Joe Hendry. Like that can probably be the last feud for someone like an Ethan Page before he is going to the main roster. Maybe for Ricky Saints as well. Maybe you can have Joe Hendry retain the championship, have him be in NXT, and let Ricky and Ethan go. Or maybe Ricky wins the NXT championship in the end, and Joe Hendry and Ethan Page go to the main roster. I think this is what's going to happen. So I think Joe Hendry is still going to be the champion at the end of the show. Even though if they even want that feud, they can still continue it. They can have Ethan Page interfere, have him be the reason Joe Hendry loses. That way, you can still have Ricky as the champion and can continue that feud further. But I think, yeah, uh, Joe Hendry is going to win. So, what are your predictions? Tell me in the comment section. Um, uh, what do you think about my prediction? Tell me in the comment section. Uh, like, share, and subscribe. Go donate on my UPI ID Shabba that OKICICI so that I can make YouTube a permanent career option. Thank you. Goodbye. Alvida.